So, everybody, hope you guys are doing good. Today, we're going to be talking about what's going on in the crypto market, crypto world. Is it going into a bear market, bull market, the crash, not crashing? Am I going to become a billionaire or not? Let's get this video started. So, right now, even though even from the last analysis, we talked about what's going on in crypto. It's just fluctuating between 28,000 to 29,000 to about 22,000, just a fluctuation in between. This is a time where a lot of people are making money from that fluctuation in between, as there is no current fully breakout scenes, signs being shown. Because there's no breakout signs, a lot of people are confident within these two intervals. As soon as it goes down to somewhere like 23, 24, they'll buy it, they'll wait for it to hit like 27, go down. And I mean, they're just following in between these two parallel lines, right? You draw the parallel lines and see what the movements are in between. You go in and out, in and out, in and out, and you make a little bit of money from it. This is like day trading or swing trading. But what's going on with the market in general? Where are we gonna see like an actual break? Is it now? Is it in a few months? So as I always do, come back to you guys with some analysis. I'm gonna tell you guys what I think currently with the analysis. Obviously, non-financial advice. So do your own research. But this is gonna give you guys a little bit more guidance as to some more research. So start off, what's going on with the crypto economy and crypto world. So there's a lot of development being done. There's a lot of discussion in regards to institutionalizing blockchain and bringing in businesses into blockchain, where there's a more of a real world use case, or also known as off ramping into commodities or service. So for example, now you have BTC, you have USDT, you have XYZ. Now, how does that translate into me having a better life? Like, how can you translate it into being like money, like cash, like paper money, so you can actually use it? So a lot of businesses are allowing the purchasing of goods and services from multiple blockchains, cryptocurrencies, and this is the starting off. On top of that, there's NFTs being developed into more like fractional assets, or be SBTs, which I'm gonna go into a little bit later. Anywho, so there's development and partnership work being done in the backgrounds of multiple crypto projects. And when the next bull market does come, we will see that, oh wow, like there's so much more that I can do with this, because now I can buy a house easily, or fraction of a house easily, through the blockchain. And so all this stuff is being done. But when it comes to tokens, BTC, Ethereum, price action, movement of the markets, I've bought Bitcoin, Ahmed, I bought Ethereum. Is it gonna go up or not? And I can't wait anymore. I need to pay my bills. I got you. I got you. Well, not necessarily do I have good news or bad news for you. As it looks like with the current movements of the tokens, well, we usually take BTC as the example that we talk about for the entire market. Even though you'll see some projects that even bear market, they'll be going up. This is all going to be dependent on what the project is about, and if it's like an anomaly project where it's like something totally different, then it's gonna get the hype, it's gonna go up, but then it'll come back right to the track of where the entire market is going, and usually that follows Bitcoin as its bear, or in between bear and bull market. When it's bull market, it's all season. When it's bear market, so when it starts coming out of the bear market, start going to bull market, then people start going back into more of the BTC. And then when things start going into the bear market, when BTC starts crashing, people switch all their money to altcoins, which is like Ethereum, BNB, and other projects. And then the market all goes back down to the same thing, following majority of the movements of BTC. So now we're in May 2023. What's going on? So there's a lot of talk about what happened to the inflation and recession with the US dollar. So there is still some aspects of inflation being done. Even Canada recently increased the interest rates even more, obviously to slow down the economy, control the economy. And multiple banks in America are trying to slow down the economy because of inflation. Hyperinflation has been done, and there is still some tracks of it that we see. Though a lot of big economists in US have came out and said, look, this is a weird type of recession we're touching or going into, where there's not a huge amount of job losses, but there is an aspect of inflation, which usually isn't the case when you study economics, right? There's a correlation, right? Inflation, people can't pay off the companies can't pay their employees, so then they start firing. There's higher job losses, inflation, and then boom, everything. It's like a big burn. Everything dies, everything destroys, and people lose their job. But then in this economy, it's interesting, and I think I have a theory why there's still a lot of jobs available, but there is an inflation. But this isn't an economic session for you guys, and I would love to teach economics in university, but this isn't that. So, Kat, there's this weird recession type of scenario where it's not fully recession, but it's not like non-recession also. So we're in that stage. Whereas the economists do say that in 2024, there might be a chance that a proper recession, this might translate into a proper recession, because then you'll see a lot more people coming out of their jobs because, the companies couldn't sustain them for long enough. And B, the effects of the inflation are now going to be felt from everybody more in 2024. Plus, there's a lot of people that have picked up mortgages on variable rate or fixed rate. Now, the fixed rate usually is going to open up in 2024 or 2025. So when that fixed rate opens up, all of a sudden the variable rate is high. Let's just say, assuming it is high, well, that will affect obviously the monthly payments towards people's mortgages, cars, blah 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 blah, credit cards, whatever it is, and then that's going to affect them also. So there's a potential there. However, now crypto is an interesting product, right? Where they have concepts of halving or halving. Let's just use the word halving because it's easier to pronounce.
Oh my god! Wow!
So BTC is going to have its halving in April 2024, which roughly is about 10 months away. So that being said, there is some things that I potentially will be doing, and I'll talk about that to maybe take advantage of the halving. Now, a lot of people are talking that halving could potentially start the bull market. Now, is that gonna happen? Let's talk about it. But then the question comes up, with the recession and with the halving, it should cancel each other out, because yes, crypto is supposed to be a protection from recession. However, unfortunately, because it is a volatile asset, people do not actually put all their money into it while a recession or a bad time comes as of yet. So let's just say all of a sudden 2024 is the golden year for BTC. People are like, oh, recession's coming. Let's put all our money into crypto. And then there's the halving happening. And then there's a big bull run. That is potentially possible. However, looking at the more plausible case, it would be that the halving is happening. People are going to invest a little bit and it's going to go up maybe a little bit to about 35, 40. Obviously, not financial advice. But because of the recession, there is still going to be a lack of it going fully into bull market. Now, after this whole scenario of recession happening, with the halving happening, and looking at the economic situation, and it's starting to become better in like let's say mid 2024 or ending of mid of 2024, we might start seeing it go up. Now, what will I be doing during this time? So I know that people in the starting of the year usually take out a lot of their money to buy gifts and stuff. Okay, that's your retail investors. They're gonna take out money out of the stock market, crypto market, blah 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 blah, to buy gifts for Christmas, for holidays, go on partying, and enjoy themselves. So during that time, I'm not gonna be partying, and I might not be giving a lot of gifts out because I mean it's not Eid for me, right? So don't really care. But so I will start looking then into purchasing more into the market, and that's my personal opinion, because potentially that is when you're seeing more chances of the market going up right after, when everybody comes back to their job and they start looking into investments again. That's during February and March. And if the halving is in April, you should potentially start seeing February, March halving, and then go up. Now, if it's recession proof and it's halving, it's gonna go like this. But if it's not recession proof and it's halving, it might go up like this, as I said. So this is something you guys might want to look into. This time I didn't do a full out charting analysis like they're talking with the RSI, talking about 52-week analysis and all this, because not much has happened from that angle. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know if you agree, you disagree. Put it in the comments below, and I am looking forward to your comments. Take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum.